There were two big things that drew me to the project. The first thing was the story was so riveting and moving, and the fact that the story was about this human rights violation and this domestic violence, and I mean, there's all kinds of things that that happen in this country under the guise of religion. I felt really drawn to do the project to help facilitate the story, to help facilitate telling of the story, because it just was, it's quite disturbing and moving, and so it meant something to me to do it. Also, it was just a really good acting challenge. I read the story and I was like, how would I even begin to do this? I don't know. So I'm a very visual person when I'm preparing for a character, and my imagination, I use my imagination a lot in the preparation for a character. But visually, we got together beforehand and saw the space, the house, and found a good dress, and the shoes, and there was a necklace that was something that I wanted to wear, like, from the beginning. Mm-hmm. But it all started with a photograph of my sister, actually, that I found, that someone had just taken earlier that month, and I had just gotten it developed, and there was this look in her eyes. She was in a moment of not necessarily posing for the camera. Her two children were with her, 2-year-old and 4-year-old. And this person had snapped this shot, and there was such a protective look. It was almost like she didn't want the photo to be taken, and she was really in this kind of mother-cat moment. This photographer caught this brilliant moment of her mother-cat like nature. Mm-hmm. And that really spoke to me just visually in terms of how much this mother, Loretta, loves her daughter, and how she'll do anything for her to save her from having the same experiences that she's had. There was so much, though, in the process, just within the direction that you gave me about the physicality, certain things that that were important to you as a storyteller. And some of it wasn't necessarily written on the page. Right. But then your title as a director, all of your feedback was it was just a layer, it was layering it. Yeah. So that was...
Well, that's good, I'm glad.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that attention to the physicality of the relationships tells the story just as much, if not more, than the actual what's said. Yeah. I felt like the other actors were amazing. And some of the way, I didn't even know how I was going to get to where I got, how I was going to pull that off, but so much of it was just completely trusting the other actor. Chris Mulkey, for instance, I mean, those were some really...
the bedroom scene, I know, was very hard.
Yeah, but he's so good, and there was a certain level of really trusting to just surrender to. I mean, he took it all away. Like, he wasn't uncomfortable with playing this sort of character, and he didn't apologize for it, and he didn't hold back, and that really helped me, that he wasn't, like, after every take, like, being careful. Like, he just...
He did it.
He just went full on, and then it allowed me to really react to that. And then, of course, the given circumstance, the imagination of the given circumstances of who he was to me and such. So he's great. He was fantastic to hang out with on set, playing his guitar and singing. And and John was great, and Molly. I mean, we all got along quite well. I feel like summer camp in a way. As I get older, and I know that my time as an actor, as I get older as a woman, the stories begin to change in terms of the roles that I play. I'm just starting to play a mother more and more, a little bit more.